Hey guys, what's going on? It's Erad. As you guys know, this year is placed under the omen of playability for Star Citizen. This is what Chris Roberts and the team want to give us an overall better experience. And it's true that we're starting rough here with Star Citizen REFERRAL 4.0 with a lot of bugs, a lot of issues that are indeed making our life a little bit difficult, right? So I've made a list of 5 things that I hope could be improved this year that are, I believe, going to give us a better experience in the game. Now, know that these are my own 5 preferences. That's my preference. Of course, there are plenty of other things, and I'm sure that you guys will be listing those in the comment section down below. Now, the first thing that I hope can improve this year is bounties. Bounty hunting. I'm not expecting bounty hunting V2, although that would be amazing, right? But I just hope that bounties will be placed at other areas than just asteroid and caves. It's just really annoying to always go to the same places, and sometimes it just takes a really long time to go to these areas where you're going to be seeing an NPCs that sometimes won't even show up with the current state of the game. Sometimes, you know, you have to, especially when you do a certification, you have to fly 200 kilometers and then there are no NPCs, no one's there to be. Now you've just wasted your time, you wasted your money because you have to pay a fee for those, and you also waste your reputation as well. It's super annoying. I just hope that we can get some bounties at random locations like we used to have in the past, which was so much better, right? You would have like a bounty in the middle of space, or sometimes bounties at more interesting locations. I remember in the past we had plenty of bounties near Grimax, we had bounties near the Kovalex Gondo as well, which was fun. We don't see those anymore, and I think that this is quite unfortunate. So I hope to see more diversity when it comes to locations where bounty hunting is happening. Also, speaking of missions, I hope to see less missions at night. Why is it that almost every single time, I don't know about you guys, and I even made a song about it on Erad Music to make fun of this. It's called I Fly By Night. You will hear it at the end of this video. Every time I do a mission, it's always at night. The people in my community are even making fun of me. It's like, oh yeah, Erad is here, we're gonna play by night. It's always like that. And it's annoying because, well, first, it's not because it's dangerous or because we don't get to see the terrain. Right? It's the opposite. Star Citizen is a very beautiful game, and I hope to see, you know, the sun rays going through the clouds. I hope to see the colors of the planet, how beautiful the game looks. And every time I play by night, it's always dark, and we don't get to enjoy how beautiful the game is. That's why I'm so frustrated every time I play by night. It seems like almost every mission I'm taking is always by night. And I hope that CIG can find a way to generate locations for these missions when it's daytime, or at least when the probability would be higher when it's daytime, so we get to enjoy the game more, right? I think it would make sense. I don't know what you guys think. Also, please let me know in the comment section down below about that. Alright, next we're going to talk about desync a little bit. Desync is still a problem in 4.0. It's not as bad as how it used to be, right? But it's more like sometimes you see NPCs teleporting, and it's just a very, very cumbersome. Like, you think you're shooting them, and then you look at your HUD and you see that they're not losing their shields, and you're wondering why. That's because it looks like on your screen that you're shooting, but actually you are not. And that's something that also they need to fix. Sometimes you blatantly just see them teleport from one place to the other. Even saw that in bunkers, which was also not very good looking, and that's definitely something that CIG need to fix here. Alright, next we're going to talk a little bit about trade and trade profits. I already made a couple of videos, an issue council report. It seemed that so far it's been ignored, but trade profits sometimes just don't make any sense. Pyro is an underdeveloped system in underdeveloped countries and systems. Prices for local products are very low, and prices for foreign products are very high. That is how it is. Anyone who's been to a country that's not very rich knows what I'm talking about, right? And it's not really the case in power. There's not really, it is a little lower, but you're not gonna make crazy profit. And as a result, there's no really incentive to trade, right? If you're into cargo hauling, you're gonna be making way more money just doing the cargo hauling missions compared to just doing some trade missions, unless you really do some high-end commodities. But again, the risk is not worth taking. You just stay in Stanton because otherwise, maybe you'll make just like 10% more if you trade between Paro and Stanton, but it's just for 10%, people are just gonna stay in the Stanton system. They're not gonna risk getting their ships pirated, and I think that this is really a missed opportunity here. If profits were much higher, I think that pirates would be more eager to target ships. I was able to go with a freighter unprotected, no escort, nobody, just myself and all my commodities between Paro and Stanton, and I was not bothered at all. People did not even bother attacking me. Nobody cared, and I was disappointed. And I did that on multiple occasions, and it just nothing happened. And I was hoping that trade would be much of a more important thing in 4.0. And that would attract, piracy and more emergent gameplay, and it's just not the case. And CIG, I think, need to rework how trade profits are in the game. All right, last but not least, we're going to talk about freight elevators here, which are missing at some of these smaller outposts in the standard system, which are very useless at this point. Some of these outposts, there's just no point in going there. I'm talking about, Gallet Family Farms, for example, or Bountiful Harvest, or also Benson Mining Facility. These locations, we used to be able to trade there, do some, smaller trading there, of course, right? But they're just there in 4.0, but they're pretty much useless. CIG, it seems, forgot to put their freight elevator, and that's really unfortunate. There's no trade terminal, no freight elevator. Same with Jumptown, for example, where you used to be able to buy drugs, right? You can't do that anymore. And it doesn't make any sense. People say, oh yeah, but these are small locations, so you shouldn't be able to buy a lot of things. That's right. So put a small freight elevator and only allow us to buy small containers, size 1, size 2, maybe size 4 maximum, right? Just like some of the outposts in the Paro system. I think that this would make more sense, but CIG have not done that, and it's a shame. It's a shame, and again, I think that a lot of opportunities are just being missed. So there we have it, guys. That's what I think CIG should be doing to improve playability. There's a lot of other things that we can, of course, talk about, and please let me know what you guys think are in the comment section down below. We have a giveaway this month. I'm giving away a Mirai Guardian. All you have to do is to become a Patreon or YouTube subscribers for guaranteed entries. You can put your name in Discord for extra entries, and 10 entries will be given to subscribers who comment to any videos given this month. Good luck to everyone out there. I'll see you guys in the next one. A big shout out to Dr. Fabin, Zero Crusher, Shadow Rise, and Dr. Doctor. I've been Irad, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.
In the shroud of the stars lies a sea of mysteries, stretching as far